If you're drowning in debt and just don't know where to turn, help is available. Attorney Diana Long will help you get your financial situation resolved.
I'm Attorney Diana Long. I'm dedicated to helping hardworking folks just like you. Bankruptcy protection can help you get your financial life back in order, and I can show you how. If you're ready to stop the harassing phone calls and letters, I can help. Call me in Columbia at 442-8123 to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends. This is Monday, November the 7th, and we've got a couple of topics today. Let's start, first of all, with Dr. Courtney Barnes, University of Missouri OBGYN. Welcome to Radio Friends, Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
We talk about something that's been a part of University of the Hospital for over 3 years now, and that's the Da Vinci robotics.
Yes.
Explain to the people listening, what are Da Vinci robotics?
Well, there are different ways to do surgery, and the traditional way has been to make a very large incision, which is a long recovery, more pain for patients. With the advancing of technology, we can now do large surgeries through teeny little incisions. Lots of people have heard of laparoscopy, which is where you make a little incision and you put a camera in and you can put other instruments through other little incisions. But the Da Vinci robot is a more advanced way to do that. The instruments actually have little tiny wrists, so it's like having mini hands inside the pelvis or other parts of the body. And there's also three-dimensional vision, so it offers surgeons up close and personal imagery so that they can perform very high-tech surgery through tiny little incisions.
And with the Da Vinci robotics, the surgeon is actually operating this machine, right? As if it's an extension of your hands, which became very, very tiny to fit inside the person's body.
It's amazing. Actually, at the bedside, we have the assistants. The surgeon is actually not scrubbed in and sits in a little pod and operates with fingers and toes.
So the surgeon's not even in the operating room?
They're in the operating room, but they're next to the bed. They're not scrubbed into the case.
Wow.
And they sit down and they can visualize everything on a three-dimensional screen.
And you were telling me that instead of the big incision, sometimes you just put a little Band-Aid on and
That's
it's done.
right. With Da Vinci, it's usually 4, sometimes even 3, but usually 4 to 5 tiny 1-centimeter incisions. Lots of times patients can go home the very same day. Some of my patients go back to work 2 weeks after a hysterectomy.
You don't feel pain?
They do great. They do great.
Okay.
It's amazing.
If people want more information about this, what can they do?
Well, there's actually on the website, the University of Missouri website, there's lots of information, and currently they're letting everyone know that our women's surgical team has grown in numbers. So now we have many surgeons in our department that can offer patients minimally invasive surgery, including Da Vinci robotics.
The Da Vinci robotics, and you can go to the website and find out more about
Correct.
it. All right, Doctor, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you. It's amazing. It boggles my mind when I think about this, that robots, little robot hands go inside the body and do the work.
It's amazing. So it offers people minimally invasive surgery when they otherwise might not be able to have it.
All right. Continued success.
Thank you.
Good having you. Dr. Courtney Barnes, University of Missouri OBGYN. Pleasure meeting you.
Thanks.
Now, we turn to a lady who has been with us on and off through many years. This is ANN MCGINITY, Columbia Weavers and Spinners Guild. Good to have you here,
Paul.
Ann.
It's always good to see you and James.
Yeah. Well, this is, it's good to see you too. This is a special weekend coming up, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right?
It is. It's many people have this on their calendar year to year. It's our 22nd annual holiday exhibition and sale. And why we call it holiday exhibition and sale is that we have lots of things that are unique, one-of-a-kind items, all locally made by handcrafting people in our area. And we have those things, but we also have demonstrations on Saturday and Sunday. We have demonstrations available. People are welcome to come out, bring their knitting, bring their children, bring their scout troop. And
you can bring your own knitting?
And come out and join us. We have some people that have over 50 years of experience in whatever the weaving field or the knitting field is. We have a lot of people that are very well versed in different types of things. We have people that raise their own llamas and make rugs. We have people that spin wool into sock yarn. We have people that make jewelry. We have scarves.
Do you have somebody that does the artwork with felt?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Felt from the dryer felt? You know,
we don't necessarily have dryer.
You know what
felt.
I'm talking
yes.
about, right?
But what we have is we have several people that actually process wool. We have one member of our guild, Bonnie, who processes wool, and she is also known internationally as a felter.
Okay.
And so she has rabbits, and she did have sheep. And so now if somebody needs to have a contact for processing their wool, come to see us.
Where is this going to be?
It's going to be at the Boone County Historical Society, which is where we've had it for the last decade or so.
Yeah.
And so that's, you know, there you can go to their website and get directions on how to get there.
Well, it's on 63.
Yes,
it's
and
on
people can see
63
it.
South, right.
And we'll have a big sign up there. The hours are 5:30 to 8 on Friday night, and that's our reception.
Okay, this Friday.
Yes, and so we'll be serving up a little bit of wine and cheese and that type of thing.
Okay.
Or maybe not wine. I shouldn't have said that. Punch and cheese.
Oh, okay.
All right. And so,
okay,
and that's,
scrap the wine.
yeah,
You can have
scrap
punch.
the wine. And so
The punch is not going to be spiked.
No. And so then people can come out on Saturday and Sunday. And on Saturday we're open from I think it's 9 to 4, and on Sunday it's 11 to 3.
Okay. Now, you brought some items
Yes.
along, and if you're listening on the radio,
Yeah.
if you're driving, well, you can't see it, but when you get to a spot where you're next to a computer, go to kbia.org. Then top of the web page, you'll see programs. Click on that, then click on Paul Pepper, and you can see, you can watch this segment. And I'm holding
This
an
is
armadillo?
An armadillo. Amy Preckshot, who's been in the guild for over 50 years, and she is got a 24 harness loom, which is a lot.
24 harness loom.
Yes, and it takes up practically a room to run this thing. It takes a computer to run it. Amy sits down.
How old is Amy?
Amy is way over 90, okay?
And Amy is over 90. She's working with a computer on this loom?
Right, right. It's a fantastic process.
That's
so Amy,
amazing.
it is. And what she's done through the years is what she does is she studies an animal, designs a weaving pattern to make a pelt, then she weaves yards and yards of fabric, then she cuts them into and makes the little animals.
Oh,
and this is what
Amy.
people come on Friday night to get. 'Cause
Okay.
every year she shows up and makes a little animal.
So is this only one?
She makes like 10 or 20.
So if people want this,
they should show up at 5:30 on Friday night
okay,
because they'll be
otherwise
gone.
it's gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we have some other things, like this is an example of a towel that Paula McFarlane did. We have Mary Jane Thorne. See, we have a lot of
they're
different
just all
colors and
beautiful. They're
varieties, right?
beautiful.
And so we have everything from clothing, things for your home, jewelry, lots of things.
And that'll be this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday
Yes.
at the Boone County Historical Society. It is the Columbia Weavers and Spinners Guild Annual Holiday Exhibition and Sale.
Yes, and if somebody wants more information, please feel free to call 445-3744 or go on our website.
Okay.
Thanks, Paul.
All right, thank you. What's your website?
It's cwsg.org.
Got it.
Columbia
All right.
Weavers and Spinners Guild.
We're out of time for today. Tomorrow, League of Women Voters and Coyote Hills. Our show directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio, Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director is Eric Stazak. And our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.